Our top story this lunchtime, parliamentary proceedings have slowed to a shuddering halt in recent weeks, while lawmakers wrangle over the details of a special bill that would investigate the causes of April's Sewol-ho ferry disaster.
Demanding that the ruling party heed to its demands to include the bereaved families in the talks for the bill, the main opposition began the day with a sit-in protest at the National Assembly, which has since shifted to the presidential office of Cheong Wa Dae. Connie Kim reports.
Members of the main opposition party are protesting at the presidential office of Cheong Wa Dae as we speak, joining with dozens of members of bereaved families who have been camped out there since Friday. It's in response to the ruling party's rejection one day earlier to hold three-way talks with the families of victims from April's ferry disaster. The rival parties have been unable to come to terms on a special bill that would launch an investigation into the causes of the tragedy. The main opposition protest began this morning at the National Assembly, where Floor Leader Park Young-sun read out a letter of support for the ferry victims' families. She called on the ruling Saenuri party to sit down with the families to resolve the matters of contention and on President Park Geun-hye to join them. Lawmakers are at odds over one key aspect of the bill, that being whether the committee in charge of the probe will have prosecutorial powers and thus the authority to indict. The ruling party says doing so would destroy the principle of criminal law. Amid the deadlock, all parliamentary proceedings have been suspended, including an annual parliamentary audit that was scheduled for this Tuesday. Now, that doesn't just bring President Park's economic and reform drives to a grinding halt, it also delays the parliament's budget planning for next year. Connie Kim, Arirang News.